Immaculate 101 here. You see these two characters here in the picture? I'm hoping that's a guy. He is a dude. And you see this beautiful princess? That's a female. Because black is beautiful every day. The topic I would like to bring up today is knowing your self-worth. As you all know already, the time, I believe the sun is in Virgo. And the time is about self-reflection, self-healing, understanding what it is you want out of life and what you value and how you perceive yourself to others. Okay? Once again, Immaculate 101 here. Damn, I look so cute today, even though I'm just finished play fighting with my just finished play fighting, have a little fun, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, this is that time. The time is now probably almost 10 o'clock at night. I gotta share something with you guys. If we don't know what we value about ourselves, how can someone bring that, introduce that to you? We say we want love and all these things in relationships, but we can't ask for someone to love us if the person don't see that kind of love in ourselves. If they don't see that in you, they're going to be like, well, how do you want me to love you when I see that you're clingy, you're needy, you're this, you're that? And I'm really ready to explain this whole motherfucking shit. Y'all going to hear me cursing. I was supposed to be on some professional note, but at this time and at this particular time, I can't afford to sugarcoat anything or talk to you guys in any aloof way. I have to be aloof because that is naturally who I am. Ghetto at times, and then classy when I need to be. All right? For those of you guys who are looking for love in a relationship, it starts with self-reflection. I've been hit with so many things since Virgo came in, and even the shadow period 2 weeks before. Like, I'm serious. If y'all don't know y'all fucking astrology or any form of y'all ancestry going dating back, that's on you. But history repeats itself because it's a cycle. I don't care what generation you in or whatever. But back to saying what I was meaning to go. I was hit since this came in. I have to heal. I realized that it's not about the people who you like in a relationship or who you choose to like and people how they perceive you. You know, sometimes people could see you as this savior and won't clearly give you their heart. You know, people can say they like you, but they won't go out of their way to help you. They will even say they love you, and they still won't go out of their way to help you. I realized love and trust and respect and gratitude, there are certain levels to all these such things. Ooh, look at my hair. Oh God, that wrestling was fun. I felt like I was 16 again. Good looking champ. A lot of things like the song Luciano. You know, the people say they love you, but they got an ulterior motive. Oh, what a shame. And you ever think that they need you, but they got an ulterior motive, personal gain. I am so a believer in that. Because if they're not willing to express themselves to you truthfully, I mean truthfully, like give you the best of them, even if they stumble on their words, or even if they write it to you to open up, they have an ulterior motive. I want the kind of person, when I tell you I love you, when I tell you I love you, I want, because I am that person, that if I love you, I expect you to do the same things I do. So if anybody ever see me in the future and they be like, oh shit, I saw you, yeah, I know what you're looking for in life. That's what I'm looking for, the same things too. I don't want somebody to think that's what they like, because a lot of people also say what they want in life, and they clearly don't believe half the shit they say. I want somebody as my best friend, my business partner, somebody who I find prestigiously aloof, just like me. I mean, nothing's going to be perfect, but I do expect that if I'm giving you my honest me, I expect it the same way. I'm not about to follow no one's lead. I'm not about to assume that you know that I'm not about to assume that you know who I am. I'm gonna tell you who I am. If you don't like what I say or how I say things, well, let me know. Don't take it upon yourself to come at me on some revenge shit. Don't take it upon yourself to be competitive with me because clearly we are all in our own ranks. I learned I'm 36 now. It took me after the age of 25 to learn my self-worth. It took me, because some people know their self-worth, earlier in their life. But most, and we talking about most, let's say 90% of the world who are not in sleep mode. I mean the part of the world, those who are struggling to keep a roof over their head. We talking about those 90%, because remember there are percentages of pre-made people who come from rich households. We're talking about people coming from the ground up. I ain't talking, and I hate to hear people say, "Well, I come from this poor country. You don't know what living is." Everybody has their own version of how bad their lifestyles was, and then there's always somebody with something much worse. We're talking about coming from people who have to struggle to keep what they have. I don't give a fuck if they on welfare. I don't give a fuck if they stripping out there. I don't give a fuck if they escorting. I don't give a fuck if they prostituting. I don't give a fuck. The point is, if we coming from some kind of ground up and we attract people in our lives who are not willing to give you the same way you're giving them, I don't give a bitch what they call that shit, rehabilitated love. Give me the true you, and I will give you the true me. If it doesn't fit with what you have and your goals in a relationship, then it wasn't meant to work out. But I do not expect any secrets. If you want to know all me, you got to give me all of you. One of my friends told me that they want from me to open up more. How can I open up more if you haven't gave me any incentive to open up? And I have opened up. Once you come to my home, that means I am vulnerable. Because now you see me. You see how I'm living. You see how I'm struggling, where I'm coming from. I live books. Sure, some people going to be like, oh, well, Shadia talk and she don't do this, she don't do that. Fuck you. I don't know everything y'all motherfuckers do. Everybody has a secret fucking back cave, loophole. Probably got some niggas tied up in their bed when they come home from work. Because some of them got money that they tricking on niggas. Oh, yeah. People talk. We all talk. Everybody got something to say, including me. I excluded from the picture. That's another track coming up soon. But the difference between me and that person is I will say it to them. Like, literally, I will say it to them. And this is the time of cleansing. I do what I expect for all of us beautiful black women. You see them pictures once again. Let me show you them pictures. We are queens. Look at that beauty. We are queens. We must demand what we want in a relationship. Me and my homegirl was talking about earlier about relationships. I heard her perspective on how she feels that how we should take relationships to the next level. I understood her straight up. This time, yay and nay. I'm yes and no about certain things. Because if you don't take chances, you got to hit rock bottom to know how to come up. You got to put yourself in a bad situation to get good out of it, and vice versa. What they call that, I forgot the word that they call it right now because I'm so hyped with it. I realized that I know what I want out of life. I know what it is that I deserve from a relationship. I don't want nobody testing me to see what level I am. If you can't take my word for face value, if you can't value what it is that I can offer or what and that I know you got to offer, then you don't motherfucking need me and you don't motherfucking deserve me. So you see that beautiful black queen there once again? You can tell that bitch is like, you know what? If you don't want this, you ain't got to take this. You see that nigga? He pondering on what the fuck she could possibly do for him. I'm not about what I can do for a nigga. It's about what the fuck we could put together and what other goals and achievements we can put together. And if you ain't that kind of person that's willing to make those kind of sacrifices, don't bring your black ass. Don't even type me. Don't Google me. Don't fucking what they do. They try and hit me up on them dating sites. These are motherfuckers who always got fucking needs, but they not willing to extend themselves. Stop being a fucking pity party. Stop always looking for somebody to do something for you, but you're not willing to meet motherfuckers halfway. I am so heated because now it takes somebody like me to express that we are black women and black men. Stop giving so much of yourselves to try and please these people, and when the time comes, they don't fucking give nothing to you. Own what you deserve. You deserve respect. You don't deserve to be a second wife. You don't deserve, and that's only if you choose to be a second wife. Don't make excuses for why you're a second wife. Be that second wife because you want to be that second wife. Don't be that second wife because that nigga claim he can't leave his bitch. Don't be that second wife because he giving you all this Willy Bobo excuses. If you want to let a nigga live with you, you want to take pictures with a nigga and post it on Facebook, do it because you want to. Don't do it because he said he getting out of his marriage. Don't do none of those things. Value yourself, honor yourself. I put myself in a lot of fucking situations that I realized from 25 all the way now to 36 that I shouldn't have been in. And I can own that shit. But today, I'm going to share with you guys that we are so much more than our skin. We are integrity. Because once God breathed life into us, the creators, because I ain't going to give God just a he, because we come from man and woman. So I know there's teamwork in something. So once the breath of integrity was breathed into us, and once we knew the understanding between right and wrong, once we knew the understanding of brethren and sistren, that means we're supposed to have some kind of connection. And connections also come from trust. And also trust comes from teamwork and everything that people put together. If someone don't see that in you, you let them go. You heard me? You let them go. So, and I said that to me. I said, as from now on, if people call themselves my friend, if people call themselves my lover, if people who are not willing, if people who claim to be part of my team, they don't open up to me and be 100% honest with me, just the way I'm honest with them, I don't have no need for you in my life. And I want a lot of you guys to say the same thing. This wasn't the real message completely I wanted to say because I got so overwhelmed with joy, but at the same time overwhelmed with pain, because I'm healing as I tell this to you, because it took me back. This time is the time to look back. Retrogrades are for recycled things to heal from. Arguments with your parents. All these things that make us bitter and sweet. Because I could be both. And damn, it does taste good. And I'm willing to delve into that with you guys. And because y'all ain't see me in a minute, yeah, I got all these people following me and still coming to my page. And I said, you know what, I ain't got nothing to share with you guys. I've been in my own, I'm working on music behind the scenes. I got a lot of things coming up that I'm going to share you guys a piece of me. Because I'm a badass bitch. A badass bitch. People are like, don't call yourself bitch. Bitch is just a word. And the word, to me, is powerful, meaning that I won't allow nothing to break me down. Bitches can anything. Sorry. To me, a bitch can't be broken because they already been broke. So, get ready for the music coming. Get ready for the writing things coming too. I have some other literatures. I was thinking about putting a book together, but I'm waiting for some other authors. I got a bunch of authors and people who's doing a thing, but I'm still waiting on the proper one. It's all it takes is a conversation of somebody to hit me with or drop a real jewel on me, and it's gonna intrigue me to feel exactly what I need to do. So the writing is just postponed. You're gonna always get my little pieces of poems out there, but I really want y'all to know: love yourself. Don't settle for nothing. You don't have to be ignorant in the process, because if you be like, look, ain't no good man out there, I don't want no man, I'm waiting on Jesus, or I'm waiting on God. How can you let love in if you first don't open up? Because when you block something, you're holding it and you're not letting nothing in. You can't do both. It has to be some kind of entry for anything to exit. Remember, life is a cycle. It's a two-way street. So I know my self-worth. Once again, these are to all the people who claim they're my friends. These are all the people who claim they need me. These are to all the people that I want to be there for, who hasn't shown me who they really are. And I know I deserve it because I give so much to where my hands are damn near broken. And I will continue to do that because that's who I am by nature. Sometimes it is overwhelming. Sometimes you get fucking tired. But I know that this is my calling, to be a leader of something. And those who's helping me behind the scenes, and I mean those who's helping me behind the scenes are my friends who gives me dawah. Dawah means knowledge. Y'all drop jewels with me. You hear me? And I breathe life into y'all. That's what we do to each other. And that's why I said I had to show you that picture, because where are you without me, and what is me without you? What is man without woman and woman without man, or vice versa? To all my gay friends out there, I love y'all too. You hear me? Because y'all are some very smart, intelligent people as well. You hear me? I'm not biased on nothing. Even look, shout out to my whites, all my international friends who's been following me and been with me since day one, because y'all are my biggest supporters, apart from the people who's hand in hand with me riding, and I love my family. But I want y'all also to start healing. Stop pointing fingers of who did what. Let the shit go. Even if you don't want to fuck with the person no more, let the shit go. The family bloodline can't be healed unless we all learn to sacrifice. The word is sacrifice. We could sacrifice a verbal thing and be like, oh, it's back to same square one, and it'd be back to the same shit. That's because something is still not corrected. And when they go, oh, leave it up to God, but don't forget you're God's child. You mean to tell me you don't have the answers within yourself? Peace comes from letting go. Sure, you don't have to deal with the person. I understand some people just don't want to deal with them. I understand. I lost a friend because she assumed I told her to make peace with her child. What I was telling her to do was make peace with her child, but she don't have to deal with her child no more. But people hear what they want. When you're so grounded in your own way of thinking, it's going to take you about a journey, and then it's going to come back full circle and be like, you know what? You was right. And I know I'm right. Because you have to find that God in yourself, that part of God, which is always forgiving, for you to truly forgive someone else. And I forgive myself for all the times that I gave too much to a man, assuming that he had my best interests. I forgave myself. I forgave myself for being a single mom. I forgave myself for doing this alone. You know why? Because what don't kill you make you stronger. For all you single mothers out there, forgive yourselves. A lot of us still hurting, thinking we got that nigga that's in our corner. I can't afford to keep knocking on love's door, all in the thing of what if. We can't afford no more what ifs. It's time to have some kind of integrity to set demands in the beginning. Sure, we're going to take the chance in these relationships. But we also must make sure this person is right here with you. How do we know that? By trusting yourself. Not trusting that they going to do it, because we should have learned this from the first 2 or 3 relationships. I ain't going to tell you how many niggas I've been through, but I'm a damn sure tell you I know niggas. You know I'm a tomboy. I'm raised around a lot of yous. And you know I fucked the shit out of some of yous. So I know some shit. And y'all need to understand. Start loving yourselves. Parents, mothers, teach your daughters. It ain't about just sex. It's about them respecting themselves. These kids lost values from our time. It was lost after the 90s. So, yes, teach these children, sons as well. Because you women got sons, be like, this girl better not come to my door pregnant. But you forgot you was a hot-ass little girl, your motherfucking self. So remember that when you have these sons, teach them to keep their thing in their pants to make sure that they get right with these girls. Tell them sons to start intriguing these girls with books. I'm looking for a girl who's book smart. Not I'm looking for a girl for this. And then they looking for a sugar mama like they mama. Girls, when your parents teach you brains and books, I'm telling you because I got a little 7-year-old who telling me about boyfriends. This is the society we living in now. They're changing our thinking and behavior patterns because all these things was taken away from them. So that means it's our job to do it twice as hard, and that's what the hell I do. I'm telling you, this is something you got to be on top of. Don't let go of your children. Don't let go of your self-respect. Don't let go of your health. Health is also important. Sure, it's hard work, but it is definitely practice makes perfect. And as soon as you get that routine, the sky's the limit. For every bad habit, there's a good fucking habit. Don't think of nothing that your body needs, nothing that your mind needs, nothing that your child needs, nothing that you need to be spiritually at one with yourself is impossible. Because health is wealth. And once you unlock that door, the sky's the limit. And I'm telling you because I'm learning. And once I've learned something, I'm sharing it with you. Because that's part of life. You heard it from some other people, but you ain't going to hear it coming from me the way you're hearing it right motherfucking me. All right? Like I told my homeboy, I was playing with him. I was like, what, nigga? I said, you talking to a fucking Capricorn, talking to a Sagittarius fucking rising, and a motherfucking Aquarius moon. I said, motherfucker, goats eat fucking cans. We eat cans and we won't fucking die from that shit until we say it's a motherfucking enough. We persevere. So you know how many motherfucking cans I went to realize who the fuck I am? You know how many cans I went through, nigga? How many cans? We fucking eat before we fucking realize, god damn, that shit that cut my mouth. I ain't dying yet, nigga. I want one more can. So let me tell you, we are some stubborn motherfuckers. And I'm telling you, stubbornness is definitely the mindset for me. Just like some of y'all think y'all been through some shit too, I'm sure we all go through our own dark tunnel. But your tunnel can't be as dark until you learn to forgive. Oh, you know what's the darkest tunnel? Admitting your mistakes. Admitting them. Looking in the mirror and saying, me and my mom don't get along. Admitting and saying, me and my family don't get along because of this. You know what? The reason why this is happening in my life is because of XYZ. You know that's so fucking hard shit to do for a lot of yous. But y'all talk like y'all talking the street. You don't know, nigga. I've been locked up 9-5. Once you get in the fucking cell once you get a visit from your mama or somebody, bitch, you ain't been there for me, but that's the part of them that they want to fucking heal. Like I said, I'm picking up so many energies from people that it is eating me up. And I'm ready to say it. Forgive your parents. Forgive your family. Forgive yourself. I forgave me. That's why I'm confessing it to you. And I'm picking up other people's shit along the way of all that shit. The next nigga I bring, he better fucking open up to me. And now I want that women to say that shit too. I want the men to tell them bitches too. I'm calling them bitches because we could get some sadity on y'all too. But don't stereotype before you admit, because I know a lot of y'all men have confidence issues because y'all used to being mama's boys. And no woman could be your mama, because I damn sure ain't trying to be anymore. I need teamwork. I'm an adult. Adults need teamwork. Y'all remember that game, Do You Like Me, Yes or No? See, it took me to participate to write that yes in that letter. If not, I could have bought that shit up, threw it in your face like, fuck your letter, nigga. I don't understand your handwriting. I could have been that fucking kind of kid. But you wanted that kind of reciprocation, that mental partnership to say, do you like me, yes or no? So I want that same kind of reciprocation of, yes, I like you. Can we build something together? And the man has to be honest instead of interior motives. I'm going to always be on the defense. Just know that. That's who I am by nature. But once you break down my motherfucking walls, you have all this love. And that's with any woman. Even if her heart was ripped, that's any woman. Any woman can be converted. Any true man who has healed from the inside out can also be converted. And I mean converted to understand change. True, a person can never change, but they can compromise to be faithful. It is so true. So yeah, Immaculate 101 want to share this with you. Once again, I'm gonna name this female. I got her from a thrift shop, both of them. And she's beautiful. I'm gonna name her Integrity, and I'm gonna name him Logic. When you put them both together, you have spirit, because you have to be one. And I realize man and woman together are spiritual, because we give birth to beautiful things, as long as it has some kind of clarity or cleansing. Immaculate 101.